Hi everyone, Nicole here for Fit Me Fitness and Fitness Fridays. This week we're going to talk about deadlifting and the proper form of deadlifting. Deadlifts are important movements in your workouts because not only are they compound movements, but they work a lot of major muscle groups, such as spinal erectors, hamstrings, quads, lats, upper and middle traps, glutes, your calves, your abs, just to name a few. Deadlifts are also important because they teach you proper form of picking up heavy items, which is something that is functional in our everyday life. Say you go to pick up a heavy laundry basket or a child. If you use proper deadlifting form, you can avoid injuries to your lower back. Other benefits also include working on your deep core, which helps with stability. It can help increase your grip strength, and it also helps to strengthen your lower back and your spine, which can lead to better posture. When learning proper form for deadlifts and practicing it, it's a good idea to use a PVC pipe. Since it's not weighted, you have a less chance of injuring yourself. I also have my PVC pipe on what are called parallel bars. The parallel bars just simulate about the height that the bar will be once you're ready to add weight with bumper plates. Now, proper form. Your proper form for doing a deadlift starts with your standing position. You want to be in a good power position. You want your feet directly under your hips. You also want to have good posture, head neutral, chest out. You want to make sure that the weight is always over the arch of your feet. And just like when you're doing a squat, when you go to sit back to pick up your bar, you want to draw your hips back first and keep your butt nice and low. Let me show you what proper form looks like from the front. This is your proper form for a deadlift. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like from the side. Now once you're in your proper deadlifting position, essentially all you're doing next is engaging your hamstrings, your glutes, and your hips to stand up with the bar. Let me show you what a full deadlift looks like. Bring your shins so that they're touching the bar. Get into your good deadlifting position, take a deep breath in, and stand up and let your breath out. As you go to set the bar back down, make sure that you're pushing your hips out, letting the bar past your knees, and then sitting back into your good form. And again, take a deep breath in and let it out as you stand up. The whole time, the bar should ride up your shins, over your knees, and up your thighs. You will notice that you will either bruise or you may scrape yourself. If neither of those things are happening, the bar is actually not close enough to you. One more time. Deep breath in. Make sure the bar rides up your legs and stand up. You can also do deadlifts with kettlebells. The only difference between doing deadlift with a bar and with kettlebells is that instead of making sure you're keeping the weight over your arches, this time you're going to make sure that you keep the kettlebell between your arches. Also, you should be careful with where your knees are, but you don't have to worry about as much if your knees are coming out before the kettlebell is past them, since it goes right between your legs and not over your knees. So here is how you do a deadlift with a kettlebell. Make sure that you get your arches right in the middle by your weight. Again, same thing. Good posture, chest out, head neutral. Take a nice deep breath in, stand up and let it out. Push your hips back and go in the reverse motion to put it back down. Again, this is what it looks like all together. And here's a look at what it looks like from the side. Well, there you go, guys. That's a deadlift and the proper form on how to do a deadlift. Thanks so much for tuning in for another Fitness Friday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.